America was on the verge of being completely destroyed by a gang of very powerful criminals who had made their way right into the heart of power. We didn't notice because they had become our most trusted leaders, entertainers, and politicians. But then things changed. In 2016, patriots in the U.S. military took back power legitimately with the election of Donald Trump. Plunged directly into the damage and sickening destruction caused to America and the world, they got to work dismantling the branches of this powerful secret shadow government that was in the process of siphoning off America's vast wealth to their global masters. After 2 years of a dramatic covert operation that was to include the gutting of the corrupt CIA, FBI, and Justice Department, they now face the last remaining pillar of the deep state, their vast media empire. They were using this unparalleled power to confuse the people of the world and distract from their criminality and subversion. They recognized that division and hate among people was the most effective way to keep us occupied and ignorant while they robbed us blind, engineered senseless trade deals, and destroyed distant lands for their own personal gain. The mainstream media, both in America and beyond, now remains the gravest threat to the people of the world. The battle for the American soul began in October 2017 with an NSA intelligence operation that we call Q. For the first time, the people were shown the reality of the world they live in, the extent of the corruption and crime that had been destroying their society for decades. Most of all, it showed them the path to their own liberation. Finally, on July 31st, 2018, in Tampa, Florida, President Donald Trump, avoiding the corrupt media channels by speaking directly to the people, allowed Q followers to display their support publicly. This deliberate action forced the deep state media to cover the story, as not doing so would raise a level of curiosity that could lead to a devastating mass awakening. To defend against this, they joined together in an unprecedented combined global mass media assault against Q, hoping they could deter the public from discovering the truth about our world. They called it a conspiracy, a word associated with unlawful or nefarious actions, depicting Q followers as a danger to society instead of peace-loving patriots just trying to break free from the prison of the mind that was created for them. Their attack on Q was to be just one of countless knowingly false narratives started and pushed by the criminals that control our media. They said Trump colluded with Russia to win the 2016 presidential election. They said he was a puppet to Putin. They claimed he would hurt relationships with our allies. They said he would collapse the economy and the stock market. We heard he was about to go to war with North Korea. They are saying he will do the same with Iran. They even said he would destroy the whole world. These fake narratives kept on coming, and they spread them with full knowledge that they were lies meant to stop the one force that could end them for good. It's time the American people and those all over the world ask themselves what is really going on. What are the people who control our media afraid of? What are they hiding? If you look, you will discover that the fake news media is not free or independent. You will see it is just a propaganda arm of the deep state. You will discover the names and faces of the cabal agents who have colluded to destroy our republic and bend us to their will. They want you divided. Divided by race. Divided by religion. Divided by political affiliation. They want this because divided you are weak. Together you are strong. It's time to research for yourself. You will find many things, among them an unprecedented number of sealed indictments filed in preparation for a mass arrest event. You will also discover an unprecedented list of corrupt CEOs who have recently been removed from their posts. You will see the same in the Senate and in Congress. And you will see the same at the top of the FBI and the Justice Department. This movement is not about one person or a group of people. It is about we, the people. The world is currently witnessing the largest mass treason event in living history. But instead of being fearful, we should be filled with hope. Instead of fighting among ourselves, we should face our only true enemy, the criminal deep state and their once invincible mainstream media apparatus. Do you want to free yourself? It's easy. Follow Q and turn them off.
We will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers, because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs, you are.
hope you patriots out there kicking ass, taking names. Welcome to the party, folks, to PatriotPartyNews.com. I am your host, Chas Carter, better known as Underground Patriot, coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. Greetings and salutations. Man, oh man, we got a wild and crazy day. Yes, they are censoring the fire out of us right now. It should not surprise anybody, but it is what it is today. Let us know where you are watching us from. Is X down? No, they're censoring us too, but X just got hit, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge cyber attack, if you didn't know. Let me jump in here because I have to do this on the fly because, folks, their job is to shut us down where we can't say anything. Let me see if I can grab this here. Where does this go? Bear with me, folks. They're doing everything they can. Nope, that don't work either. Let me see if I can do this one more time. Let's see here. Nope. Yeah, they're going to do everything they can to try to shut us down. So I put the link on X on our profile page. If you want to reshare that, you can. Hopefully it will. Yeah, exactly. They're snubbing us right now on X. They will not allow our live to go up. Give me one quick second here. This is on the fly censorship. Ain't it great? All right, let's see here, you mother freaker. See if this works. Okay. So yeah, they're doing everything they can to keep it down. I think. Are you guys able to post on X at all? Let me ask you guys. Maybe that's what we need to see and what's going on. You're watching on X? Great. Okay. No? Okay. So, yeah, they're censoring us pretty hard and heavy. Can you see it in the feed? Yeah, they won't allow me. They won't allow it in a feed. They will show it, but they won't let you share it. Do me a favor. See if you guys can share it out on X. They're blocking us just like we knew they would. This is what they do all day long. Let us know where you're watching us from and what platform you're watching us on as well. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Let me see here. Well, there you go. There's your answers right here. We'll go ahead and start off. X is down. Some people can see it, some people can't. X is getting hit right now. We'll come back to that momentarily. But this is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel, news, and bread. That's right, to PatriotPartyNews.com. Folks, we are more than just a website. We are a full-functioning, badassery Patriot Broadcasting Network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. Folks, donate now. Help us. We need your help. This is what they do. You can hit the donate now button on our website, or our awesome mods and admins here will be actually posting it all in the chats. So you guys will have access to that here, and we'll put it there and also there as well. Yeah, they're doing it. They're censoring us. I'm sorry. It's out of our control. Go to topatriot.com. That's why we built it, because this day was coming. It's going to get worse. Trust me, because of everything being shared with Epstein files. You know, they put another, I think, 2 million files out for those that didn't know over the weekend. And this is what's happening. They are having to shut the platform down. Trust me when I say this. Yeah. If you're affiliated with us, Angela, like you are, that's what they're doing. Anybody that helps us, they shut them down. That's what they're doing right now. So in that case, go join.patriotshoot.com. Get the hell off these other platforms that are absolutely trying to shut you down. We're going to get you the truth one way or the other if it hair lips the Pope. Hello. Go to join.patriotshoot.com. 30 cents a day. Keeps the propaganda away. Zero algorithms. Zero bots. Real freaking patriots on the platform and real people. And yeah, Oh no, is that true? They just said Robert Duvall just died. Holy smokes! I'll have to check into. Thank you, Beach Guy, 1961. I will check into that. Wow, wow. That's a trip. Also, folks, our other partners here on PPN, you can go to our website, check those out. Obviously, the removal of graphene oxide, very important. TheRootsBrand.com/PPN. And of course, Patriot Mobile, we got a deal hooked up with them. Use PPN as the discount code where you get free activation. What's up, PPN chat? I hope you're doing well. All replays are exclusively on TubePatriot.com. Not edited, nothing. Okay, you get it raw, you get it real, and you can go to TubePatriot.com. All right, cool. I see Dallas is in the back in the studio here. Let me go ahead and bring him on. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
And it just X sucks. And dude, it's so terrible what they're doing to us. This is
Hey, but Elon is the free speech king.
It's bullshit.
Not everybody, not everything, and everyone is as they seem. My people, I've been trying to say that for weeks.
If it would just let me update, because I've cracked the code over here to get it to come up, but it won't let me. It's kind of like keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You know? You hate that? Anyway, all right. Well, maybe one day it'll come up. Hopefully, you guys might be able to see some stuff. Maybe not. Hey, they're saying in the chat, Dallas, that Robert Duvall just died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So let's see if I can find that real quick while we're.
I was just perusing the internet, and I did not see that.
Here it is. Let's see here. Yeah, we're probably we'll have to look and see here. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Bear with me, gang. This is on the fly. They're censoring us. Man, they're making it so hard. So, yeah, he died at 95. Wow. Hang on, let me pull him on here. I can get this on. Sorry, gang. This is kind of, we're running loose here. So here it is. Wow. Robert Duvall, all-purpose actor with few peers, dies at 95. The 7-time Oscar nominee winner for Tender Mercies was also a member in The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Lonesome Dove. Wow, man.
Yeah.
Woo! That hits close to home.
Yeah. No, he's, I mean, and and he's one of the ones that seems to not be on the bad side. I mean, he was pretty famous, but he got famous over, multiple decades of just plugging away. And, I mean, he was in hundreds of movies. So
The Apostle was my favorite, just to let you know. That's one of my favorites. It wasn't a well-known necessarily movie. It was independent, but it had some pretty good actors in there. It had Billy Bob Thornton and what's the dude? Goggins, Walter Goggins. He's in the
Days of Thunder. That's obscure.
Yeah, Days of
Let's
Thunder.
pull one out of the rabbit's hat. Days of Thunder.
That's right. That was a good movie too, 100%.
But
yeah, like you said, he's been in so many. Lonesome Dove. Who knows Lonesome Dove? I mean, with him and Tommy Lee, and
Secondhand Lions. I mean,
wow.
I mean, it's just he always played really good second and third degree characters, right? I mean, he was the lead guy sometimes, but most of the time he was he was not the sidekick, but he was just kind of a secondary actor. But man, he was so good at it, right? He didn't overplay it. He didn't overact. In my opinion, I thought he was just really, I was good at the roles he did.
Yeah, no question, no doubt. So, here it is. All right. So X went down after a major cyber attack. Users report changed usernames, even Elon Musk, and unauthorized posts going live. Oh, wow. API still active, high risk for parachutes and auto buy bots. What is going on? So here is what's going on right now on X, as they're saying. Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds was another movie too. Yeah, thank you, Score Patriot.
Yep. Yeah. Again, a secondary character, right? But
Right.
man, he was
Just plays it
impactful.
so well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. All right. So just to let you know, I've tried. It won't even let me. These are links that I had already got a hold of right when it was going down, and when this was put into the chat, I guess, or the admin chat for us for the show. And yeah, dude, it's X is down. X is down. This is right here. If I refresh this will go away. Just to let you know. So yeah, here's let's see if I can get this one. We'll find out what's going on with Vex momentarily. You can go to tubepatriot.com if you normally watch us on X. Some of you say you can see us on X, but a lot of you are saying you can't. All I've got is a big dark screen that says something went wrong. Try reloading, and I've done that for the last probably 15 freaking minutes. Not trying to make the show all about X going down, but I'm kind of excited, Dallas. I can't lie.
I sure agree with General Flynn here.
Yeah. Was it the White House or at least the DOJ needs to come out and say what they plan on doing with this information? I remember all the 25th Amendment talk back in the first term. It was really ugly. If Bannon and Epstein were behind it, Bannon needs to be brought in for questioning. Holy crap. And he needs to address this all. The other shit he was doing on behalf of Epstein. And he's normally a guest on Bannon's show.
Yeah.
Or is this a distraction?
I
got to throw that out there.
Damn it, Jazz. I don't know.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm telling you, I have not necessarily, and I know I'm kind of I'm in the minority, but I'd kind of fallen a little bit distant from General Flynn. But I'm telling you, over the last couple of weeks, months, me and General Flynn are back on the same wavelength. And you know,
I think General Flynn unfortunately was fooled. I'm just gonna be real. And realized it, and now is coming back home. So that's just my personal opinion on it.
I can see that.
And I think a lot of us have been fooled to some degree too. Not to say just Flynn, but a lot of us are looking for some others. What happened to Keanu Reeves?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm like,
I don't know
please
either.
tell me he ain't dead, because that's my boy right there, man.
Yeah, and he wasn't in the list, just to let everybody know.
No, neither was Mel Gibson, but Mel Gibson's been on the outs for a decade. But
yep. And this was tomorrow's Delta. Q post 2745. Here we go. Information waterfall. Buckle up, traders. Q. I like that. I think we're on track, buddy.
Well, I definitely think, I mean, after last week and all the Epstein stuff and there's more files coming out, right? Pam Bondi's horrible showing on Capitol Hill. Again, was that the greatest trap ever laid, or are they just doing everything they can to cover for her just being an absolute failure in front of, God and country? But now is the time for arrests to be made. I mean, now is the time for people to be held accountable. There's a bunch of talk, or a little bit of talk over the weekend of, Trump kind of realizing that he got duped.
Again.
He got lied to. He got led down the wrong path, and now there's a report of him cussing, and I'm sure you've seen it from Alex Jones. Trump's cussing. You MFers are getting fired. If Chaz,
I haven't seen that. I want to see that.
Oh, you haven't seen?
Was this a while back or recently?
This weekend.
Oh, hell yeah. I need to see that. Do you have that?
Oh, man, I will try and find it again.
I'm over here trying to figure out what the hell's going on with X. Bro, X is down. Jesus, we're getting censored.
But there was, I mean, there's the the idea that was presented this weekend is that Trump finally woke up and realized that he had been led down the wrong path on this whole Epstein stuff, and kind of, the best example that I found was kind of the Watergate scenario, right? Because Nixon wasn't guilty of nothing except going against the central bank and kind of going against the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers and the powers that be. And so they came to him and said, hey, we got this, there's some shenanigans going down. We think you need to be aware of it. And by making him aware of it, they made him complicit in the crime. And then when it got exposed, they all like, oh, we don't know what he's talking about. Like, yeah, this was all his idea, right? The same kind of concept is happening with Trump and this Epstein stuff. And I think his only option is to say, screw you guys. I'm not in it. I never was in it. Have I met him? Yes. But this is it. This is all the unredacted information. And if you're guilty, you're going to go to prison. And I still say, I've said it from the very beginning. If that includes Trump, then it includes Trump. Pam Bondi, I think, was 100% correct when she said, this is going to break our country and our world down, possibly to the ground, if we go after these criminals. And I believe there's not a human being on the planet that has a half a soul that isn't ready for that to happen. Like, let's burn it to the ground. We'll rebuild it. We've done it before, and we'll do it again.
So here's X. I tried to pull up talking about Hillary Clinton. They cut me off. They won't let me show it. This is unprecedented. This is awesome. That tells me the information is flowing out and they're having to shut it down. Now, watch this. I'm going to play this as quickly as humanly possible because they're shutting this down. Okay? Watch. I'll show you.
He has betrayed.
How the hell could he be alive?
He's betrayed human values. He's betrayed the NATO charter.
By the way, they say that she's in Munich, Germany, which is bullshit. And look at her. Look at her face. Look at everything. It's not even her. It's a freaking mask, man. This is nuts. Or AI, of course.
The Atlantic Charter, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. A lot of what has been done before to try to make sense of how difficult it is to restrain people who want unaccountable power. And none of us in this room, including all of us on this panel, would choose to live under a regime that was so unaccountable that it could act with impunity the way that Putin does, except that's who Trump is modeling himself.
I don't think we would be having this debate under that kind of regime, for sure. We will come back, I suspect, to the conservatism and liberalism clash within the West, but thank you for that. Peter.
All right, that's enough for me. Now watch this, real time, what I'm about to do. All right, let's just say, for instance, I wanted to go to something else, okay, on this. And let's say usually when you go to a page, you get off this one, right? Watch this. You hit refresh. That's all you're getting. That's it. That's it. I can go back. I'm hitting it again. Refresh. Nothing. Luckily, I got these things on a still tab. All right. Here's what everybody else is talking about too. Mr. Poole. Hello, Mr. Poole. You're watching the news about DHS. Here's what they are hiding at the Pentagon. For years, they said the Pentagon couldn't be audited. Remember 9/11? Now we know why. Trump's Doge just opened the books. It's worse than you could have ever imagined. They paid 80 times the market for a soap dispenser. They spent hundreds and thousands of your tax dollars at bars and casinos and Super Bowl parties. They lost track of $1 billion in Army weapons, leaving them to rot. They spent your money, octopus hypnosis, and monkey mind reading. This isn't waste; it's fraud. $11 billion. It's confirmed fraud in 7 years. The GAO I don't even. What's the GAO? Do you know what the GAO is? I don't have a clue what that is. But anyway, it says that's a massive undercount. 47 of our fighter jets were grounded because of defective parts from a foreign supplier. Damn. This is the swamp, and Trump is draining it. 350,000 federal workers fired, 50,000 more being reclassified, billions being cut. They said he was a threat to national security. He's a threat to their security. The one built on fraud and octopus hypnosis, it's all coming down. This is from Mr. Poole. Now let's see if Mr. Poole stays there. Nope, that didn't work out either. Okay, back to X again. Okay, I'm just glad I got these saved for right now so we can do the show.
Yeah,
I see some of the stuff going on there. Wow. Yeah, they're all acting up. They're saying Rumble's acting up. Yeah, because they're trying to censor us. Believe it or not, I see Instagrams working. And Two Patriot, obviously, of course, our platforms are kicking ass and taking names because we knew it was coming.
maybe this is the day where the internet goes down, Chaz. I mean, there's the 3-day weekend, President's Day, EBS is still on the table. I mean, I'm not. My internet's been super wonky since yesterday. I mean, we had to unplug the TV and plug it back in because it wouldn't load. Like
this thing here, it says, "Wow, I was just silencing Bannon's live chat, show chat. They are silencing anyone that's asking him about Epstein. Speaks volumes." Whoa! And there's the picture right there. They're showing everybody. They're saying, "Will this show up?" Yeah, here it is. So they're asking a question. Sorry, you've been muted by the creator. Work societies. Yep, there they are. Wow. Why is that? What do you think? I'm going to tell you right now, if any of you wanted to put anything in here about Epstein, about either Dallas or myself or anybody else connected, we welcome that because none of us were involved. We have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? See?
Well, I mean, we talked about this years ago, Chaz. If the Epstein stuff got released, one of their options would be to shut the internet down. That'd be one of their only options to stop it, to cut it off, and to stop it from spreading.
Do it. Y'all thought we were joking. No. Oh my God, it's still up though. Let's try it one more time. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna be good. We might have won this round. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still, by the way, I don't know if you guys can even see us yeah, we're up and going now, finally on X, probably because we told all of them, they're like, oh, hurry up and switch it back, whatever.
But, I mean, that's the option is to turn off the internet. So,
wait till you see this next one, brother.
I mean, I think the next round of information.
Ding, 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 bingo. So, Epstein and Ukraine government were making designer babies. Ukrainian women were used against their will as human incubators.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about the biolabs and everything they were doing with children and everything else. Here it is. Not a conspiracy theory, is it? Nope. Of course not. There you go. We'll get on in there. Yeah. This is back in Sunday, July 22nd of 2018. I can't program, but I am not bad at structuring. You can only imagine.
So DNA structuring. So they're literally trying to create crossbreeds, half human, half rat, half human,
right,
half dog.
Right.
To what end, Code Still? No end, just to prove they can do it, see if they can be God. Because that's ultimately what Satan wants. Satan wants to be God, and that's who they serve, is Satan. So if they can create something, they can take ownership of it, and they can claim they created it, and therefore take a little bit of God's sovereignty.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible, horrendous.
Let's see here. This is what I was trying to get. Sorry, I thought I had it on the screen.
Yeah, Gravedigger, they have been doing it since the 50s and 60s, but now we have written proof where they're communicating about it and telling each other and talking to each other and admitting it. You know, I mean, all that's, again, conspiracy theories, you know, like there's a reason that they have been hard to prove.
Yeah. I mean, more.
It was hard to get the physical, tangible proof that this stuff exists. Right here. Here it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, there's a ton of people on Two Patriot. I know there's issues. Some people can see them rumble, some can't. Same thing with X still. Wow, it's kind of crazy. Well, it's coming. This is what we've been waiting for. And then, of course, some breaking news coming out, supposedly. President Trump has just moved the USS Gerald R. Ford right up to Iran's doorstep. And the second carrier strike group now is in the region ahead of crunch time negotiations. Trump's message crystal clear. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it. Iran's playing with fire. Let's see here what they're saying here.
The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State Marco Rubio received a standing ovation for giving what some called a reassuring message to European allies. The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State Marco Rubio received a standing ovation for giving what some called a reassuring message to European allies. The talks
Dallas, I'll be right back.
on
Bear with
Tuesday,
me.
this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State Marco Rubio received a standing ovation for giving what some called a reassuring message to European allies. The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State Marco Rubio received a standing ovation for giving what some called a reassuring message to European allies. The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State.
Sorry, guys, I can't turn it off. I can't stop it. So
for giving what some called
I can't really talk over it because it's turned up pretty loud.
The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva. Trump has dispatched a second aircraft carrier to the region, the USS Gerald R. Ford.
In case we don't make a deal, we'll need it. If we don't have a deal, we'll need it.
Leading Trump's delegation in Munich, Secretary of State Marco Rubio received a standing ovation for giving what some called a reassuring message to European allies. The talks resuming with Iran Tuesday, this time in Geneva.
There we go. At least it's silenced. Yeah, we already have one sitting over there right off the coast of Iran. So
sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I couldn't mute it or turn it off.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I had actually this is affecting my family business with whatever's going on in the world. So I just had to take that call.
No, you're good.
That's crazy. So things are happening big time. So, all right. This is something else they're saying too, by the way, Dallas. They're saying News Treason Channel 17 is saying the White House's official President's Day post is essentially a Q proof. Happening as Epstein and Pizzagate are causing major influencers and media personalities to admit Q is real. Really? Grasp that for a second. Yeah, I agree. I was the hunted and how I'm the hunter posted at 8:33 a.m. Does drop 833 also seem relevant right now? It says reality is labeled as conspiracy. You are made to feel crazy. You are told to obey. You are sheep to them, pawns to be sacrificed. Remember, we are winning. Do not trust what you read. Mind warfare. Up is down. Left is right. Boom. Q. And there it is. There's Q post. Was that 299351? I guess. Is that right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I was sharing with somebody earlier that the last couple of weeks, I mean, the whole world's been. It seems like the whole world's upside down. I got everybody telling me that 1 + 1 = 3, and I know for a fact that it doesn't. I know for a fact that it equals 2, but it feels like I'm the only one that sees the discrepancy, and that what's being said and what's being done out of certain people's mouths and their actions aren't adding up. They're not 2. They're telling me it's 3. I'm like, it's not 3. Like I swear to you guys, it's 2. And it is literally like up, like left is right. It's that Q post. Left is right and right's left and up is down and down is up, and the whole world is crazy. That's where we are, Chaz. I believe that with every ounce of my being, that we're right there. We're in that moment of time.
Well, this keeps on getting gooder, brother. Here's some more for you. Air Transit cancels all U.S. flight. Canada's travel boycott deepens. Oh, wow. Florida canceled. Orlando canceled. Fort Lauderdale canceled. Quebec canceled. Canceling everything.
So they're canceling flights into the United States or out of the United States?
Both. It's
so
a 50% increase of what they've done.
So that, I mean, what happens when countries start canceling travel to and from certain countries. What did we read last week? That there was going to be an attack on U.S. soil? I mean, apparently these countries know something that you and I don't.
No question. No question at all. That's what's happening. And I'm sitting here looking at the screen with the flight activity, and there's really, honestly, hardly any flight activity at all across Canada. That's wild. That's wild. We'll see. Excuse me. We'll see. Another one. Switching it up a little bit. California surfing legend. Didn't say his name. Yes, that's it. Kurt Van Dyke, 66, strangled and stabbed to death in Costa Rica. Girlfriend, 31, zip tied her up. He was found dead under his bed Sunday. So I guess they're saying the girlfriend was tied up and robbed at their Costa Rica home.
Wow.
That sucks.
I listened to the Cat Williams new Netflix special. Have you seen it yet, Chaz?
Mm-mm.
It's a little over an hour long. You should watch it. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Pretty funny.
Hey, you seen this? Jimmy Fallon kills planned pasta sauce line with pal Tommy Morota as Epstein friendship is revealed. But we knew this was going to happen. This shouldn't come as any type of surprise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but again, the whole world is reacting to these files except for the United States, Chaz. And I mean, they're reacting to them publicly. They're canceling business deals. They're removing leaders. Leaders are stepping down from companies and from leadership roles in the country. And for some reason, the United States is the only country that's like, nah, we're good. Just keep on rolling. Now that name doesn't matter, like there needs to be repercussions in the next few weeks, or I think it gets really, really bad in the United States. My personal opinion. Trump and his administration, as always, there's an easier way and a harder way to do this. And for some god awful reason, they have picked the absolute hardest way to do every single last step of any of this stuff. And I'm just hoping that they pull their head out of their butt and they pick the easy way on this one. But if they don't, I mean, it's gonna come down to accountability.
Angelina Jolie is leaving the country. She's nasty too. Was she on the list? I don't know. I can't remember.
I know she's into satanic worship and blood drinking. And I mean, her and Billy Bob Thornton, carried around a vial of each other's blood around their necks for years.
Yeah, I think was he? I don't think he was on the Epstein list either. But I heard that I think he straightened things out with all that. But we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Bitcoin, the devil,
still under 65,000.
Yeah, man, it's dropping. It's still going down.
Yeah.
Big time right now. It's not stopping. And then you've got the average cost to mine a single Bitcoin now is over 80,000. Bitcoin itself trades below 70,000. It is very unprofitable to mine Bitcoin at this moment. Think about that.
It costs $80,000 to mine a single Bitcoin, and they're only worth 65,000.
Yeah, look, this is Eric Trump talking, I guess, about. Check it out.
Hey, friends, Eric Trump. Welcome to American Bitcoin. It's a little sneak peek of our facility in Texas using American energy to mine Bitcoin right here on American soil. We could not be more proud of this facility. 35,000 of these servers right here, all liquid cooled, securing the network, mining Bitcoin. Every single day, we mine about 2% of the world's Bitcoin supply, and we safeguard it every single day. So when people say that cryptocurrency is intangible, it's not. It's very tangible. And this right here, guys, is living proof. Take a look at the company. Come join us. We could not be more excited about our growth.
But yet, the average cost to mine a single Bitcoin is now over 80,000.
And he said it. You hear him say they're using our money, our resources, and our energy. So they're using our tax dollars, our water, our drinking water, mind you, and our electricity, so that they can mine these Bitcoins and that they can keep, reserve them, right? It's not for the American people. That's for their company. That again, Chaz, that's a 1 and 1 equals 3 thing to me. That doesn't jive. That doesn't add up to me.
The new math, right? Exactly. Still 1956. Hey, what about this? Just in China's BYD overtakes Ford in global car sales for the first time. There you go. Interesting. So I guess this is the Tesla version, the electric car in China that they have. So they're saying now they're selling more than Ford. That's pretty strong. Hey, they're saying Sharpie Girl in the Rumble Rant saying Billy Bob was on the Epstein list. I haven't seen that.
I'm pretty certain both of them are on the list. I don't know if he, I mean, you don't ever get out, but yeah, I'm pretty positive they're both on the list, because when they were married, because they're not married anymore, but when they were married, I mean, they were into some super weird, kinky stuff, and it was bloodletting and blood drinking and all kinds of super weird stuff. And they have multiple children from foreign countries, Haiti, other Clinton Foundation-ish countries, if you get my drift.
Yep. 100 freaking million% on that one. Let's see here. By the way, Kansas Jack, they can't see you because I squashed you with your IP address. So get off your beanbag and Cheetos and put some clothes on, please. Final thoughts?
Buckle up. I think this next wave of information coming out about Epstein is going to be, I mean, I've only seen clips, little bits and pieces. I don't really want to see anything else because I won't get those images out of my mind ever. But what's about to come out is going to be even worse than the cannibalism, the trafficking, the abuse, the murder that has already come out. Like it's going to be 10 times worse.
Man, there's some stuff that's come out that Jennifer was telling me, my wife was telling me, and I had to get her to stop telling me about it because I couldn't handle it. They're talking about how babies and little kids, they would pull out their teeth to where they wouldn't bite.
Yeah.
And they would also do things like play like a mother's voice, where they would think they were being fed from like a bottle, like, milk, or you can only imagine.
Yeah.
Many were doing this. Okay. The sickest of the sickest. I think it's unfair and wrong that these sorry sons of bitches get away with this, or they don't come to justice. It needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. I think we need to put a halt on everything. And it's going to come. I'm going to tell you right now, if things don't change, you're about to see massive street justice.
That's what I was alluding to, Chaz. There's the easy way where you just do it. The Justice Department and the Department of Defense and the Department of Homeland Security, they go and they do their job. They arrest these people and they hold them accountable. That's the easy way. The hard way is we the people do it. And that way is coming faster than they think. Because you're right, Chaz. I mean, the level of depravity and, again, the 1 and 1 equals 3 thing. Oh, it's propaganda, and they were just trying to get me. They were Russia hoaxing me. No, they weren't, Trump. They weren't. The Epstein files are real. They have been real. They've been real since 2008, the first time you exposed this guy. So what made you think it changed, right? So they need to get off their butts. Pam Bondi needs to do her job, or Trump needs to replace her. And I hope and I pray that Alex Jones is right, and that Trump finally realized that he'd been lied to and he'd been misled about this whole angle, right? And that this was not the right way to do it. And he fired them, and he's going to put the right people in there. But again, if we go through 3 or 4 months of accreditations and hearings to appoint new people, then it's all for naught, right? Like there needs to be action, and there needs to be action yesterday. And I think this is a good week to start it. Trump, if you're listening, today's President's Day, brother. Make it mean something again, and let this be the day that accountability starts.
Hey, we got some breaking news coming in. Unconfirmed reports are claiming that the UAE leader, Mohammed bin Zayed, is dead. I don't know. Here, let me put this on here. We'll end it with this. All right. Let's see if I can get this up on the screen. See if you recognize this. I don't recognize this person, but it don't mean nothing really, because we see so many individuals and things happening. So here it is. This is what they're claiming has happened. Grok is not. Everybody in here is saying, "At Grok, is this true? Is this true?" And
read the headline again. This is the leader of the EAU.
Yeah, UAE. Was it United Emirates?
Emirates. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
leader is dead.
Wasn't he just named in the Epstein files?
Yes, that's right, because it was part of all that stuff with Saudi Arabia. That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Holy crap. Well, you know what they do over there? They don't play games.
They don't.
It's true, and they confirm it, and it don't matter who you are, you're gone.
Yeah. I mean, they'll do it right there in the middle of the street.
Yes. set an example, which they have a million gazillion freaking times. So
I think this is a good opportunity for President Trump to take a lead and take a hand from somebody else and put up or shut up.
Yeah. Well, you just said it. There you go. Thanks again, brother. Appreciate you as always. Be safe, and we'll be talking to you. It's getting exciting. So
it's definitely getting interesting.
See you, brother. Bye.
See you, man.
Another one in the box. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world for that matter. We'll see you tonight. Take care. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your states at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.